Most manipulation doesn't look like control. It looks normal. It sounds reasonable. And most of the time, you don't realize it's happening. As Arthur Schopenhauer once said, every person takes the limits of their own field of vision for the limits of the world. Manipulation works by shrinking your field of vision. If someone does this to you, the conversation was already decided before it started. Today, you're going to learn how people manipulate you without you realizing it, why it works on your brain, and how to stop it the moment you see it. This is not about using these tactics on others. This is about awareness. The first tactic is called forced choice illusion. This is when someone gives you two options, but both options benefit them. They'll say things like, "Do you want to do this now or later? Are you free tonight or tomorrow? Should we go with option A or option B?" Notice what's missing: the option to say no. Your brain immediately goes into decision mode. You start choosing instead of questioning. As Immanuel Kant warned, he who wills the end also wills the means. When you accept the premise of the choice, you've already accepted the outcome. That's why this works. The brain prefers choosing over confronting. Choosing feels safe. Confrontation feels risky. To break this, you don't argue. You don't explain. You say, "Neither works for me." That single sentence restores control. The next tactic is guilt framing. This is manipulation disguised as emotion. You'll hear phrases like, "I guess I'll just do it myself. After everything I've done for you, I didn't think you were that kind of person." They're not asking you for something. They're accusing you. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently." Guilt framing pressures you to conform, not because you agree, but because you fear social rejection. Your brain is wired to protect its image, so you comply to relieve discomfort. To break it, separate emotion from obligation. Say, "I understand how you feel, but I still can't do that." You acknowledge emotion without surrendering authority. Next is false urgency. False urgency forces quick decisions, so logic never gets a chance to speak. If you don't decide now, you'll miss out. This opportunity won't be here tomorrow. I need an answer right now. As Seneca warned, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Urgency removes self-mastery. When rushed, the brain defaults to impulse instead of reason. That's why manipulation always feels fast. Real opportunities can wait. Manipulation can't. To break false urgency, slow time down. Say, "I don't make decisions under pressure. I'll think about it." If they push harder, the pressure was the point. Next is information overload. This is when someone overwhelms you with details, so you stop thinking critically. They talk fast. They over-explain. They flood you with data. Your brain gets tired, and a tired brain agrees just to escape the situation. Blaise Pascal said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." Information overload prevents quiet thought. To break it, interrupt the flow. Say, "Summarize your main point." If they can't, clarity was never the goal. Now here's one of the most subtle tactics: emotional mirroring. This is when someone reflects your emotions back to you. To create artificial trust, they match your tone. They validate everything you say. They make you feel deeply understood very quickly. Aristotle wrote, "Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies." Manipulators imitate this illusion of shared soul without genuine intent. Your brain interprets emotional alignment as safety. Once trust forms, influence becomes easy. The danger isn't connection, it's speed. Real trust takes time. Artificial trust is instant. To protect yourself, slow emotional disclosure. Watch for consistency, not chemistry. Finally, the most dangerous tactic of all, authority projection. This is when someone speaks with absolute certainty to bypass your judgment. They use confident tone. Michel Foucault said, "Power is not an institution and not a structure. Neither is it a certain strength we are endowed with. It is the name that one attributes to a complex strategic situation." Confidence creates perceived power. Your brain equates certainty with correctness. To break this, ask one question. How do you know that? Truth welcomes scrutiny. Manipulation avoids it. The moment you see these patterns, they lose.